Hello and welcome to Biz-mi.com. We're going to look at a live event, and these are the details starting in about 7 days' time. And as you can see, this is for businesses interested in making new connections. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can get access to this 20 minutes before it starts. We can go and look at the people that are going to be attending this meeting, and bear in mind this is 6 or 7 days before the meeting. And we'll go look at how they're there. That's their profile. If we click on Artesian Health, you'll see a profile within Biz-mi.com, and we can go down and click on Heather's actual website. There's Heather's website, fantastic website. Then go back and we'll have a look at the event media, and we can see that the host has put a video on there under Biz-mi networking overview. If we go and click on that, that will then go through to a video on YouTube, which we can see myself there, and then we'll come back to the event, and then we'll go forward in a short period of time and actually go into the event. The event's now open, so we'll enter the event. And there we are. And we can see that we've got people set out in tables with seat numbers 1 to 5 in this case, and table A, B, and C and D, which you'll see in a short period of time as we go move around the screen to help with orientation and navigation. There's a video screen at the top, which would have the live host there with the video stream on there, and at the side of there is a public chat area where you can see the public chat going backwards and forwards. Anything in green showing people entering the room, and red is the host, and black is anybody else that might be in the room. And that feed will continue all time the room's open. There's a timer at the top, which is a countdown set by the host, which might be set for a 10-minute conversation or 20 minutes or 30 minutes to let people know and keep an eye on the time. The media and documents, there they are, the Biz-mi network, and we'll click on that. That will take you through to the video that's now available for everybody that's in the room. You can see myself again there. We'll go back. We can see my status that says contact me via Skype. You can change this while you're in the meeting. On your screen, it would be your control panel. And we'll change it, and we'll say that actually I want to be contacted by my mobile number instead. Update that, and then everybody that then clicks onto my profile will see that. There's the green telephone that's saying I'm available. And what you'll see is everybody's business cards with a green edge and a little green telephone saying they're available to be contacted. If we click on that and make it red, my card now turns red, which says I'm engaged. You can still private text me while we're doing that. You can send me messages, etc. But it's saying I'm engaged on the telephone. I can add notes about the event in general. So there's some notes I've added, and that I will save, and they will be archived. And I'm going to, yeah, we go. Let's add some more notes. Cannot wait, and let's save that. And we'll go and look at that at a later date. I can get help. So if I wasn't the host, I can send a message to the host. You can also pick these message windows up and move them around and drag and drop them and close them down, and they will reopen at a later date. If I go and look at Katrina's profile there's Katrina's profile. So I want to add Katrina to my contacts. I click that button. There we go. She's been added to my contacts, which I can view when I come out of the room. And let's close that back down again now. And we'll have a look around. Who else is there? There we go. There's Daryl. I marked Daryl as contacted because I've recently spoke to Daryl while I've been in the room. I'll make some comments there. Again, that will stay with me and be archived and stay along Daryl's profile. And any notes I might want to give myself as a reminder that we've had a discussion that I need to give him a call later. There we go, a little bit slow at typing today. And save that. And also what we'll notice is that, because I've marked Daryl as contacted, that when I go up there, his card colour will have changed. I can send a private message. There's private messages going back between myself and Jessica. You can close those down and then reopen if the person sends you a message automatically. You can see that Ruth's card is grey, which means that we've already made contact. I want to bookmark James because I think I want to talk to him later on. That just reminds me on the right-hand side that we can make contact by doing that. It's Chris's profile. I can request a contact because Chris has been busy all the time, and I can request a contact so that he can contact me back within a short period of time. Let's close that down, and you'll get sent that message via the system, so you can look at that once the event's finished and we move on. I'm going to put Daryl's profile there. Yeah, I can go through to his profile within Biz-mi. There is his company's profile within Biz-mi. Looks fantastic, and the reason it looks fantastic is because we've created that by looking at Connections website. So if we go through to Connections website, which we can do, there's Daryl's website. Yeah, well, let's come back. Let's get back in the room again. What else have we got left to do? Because we've had a really good look around the room now. Okay, we now go to the archive. We can see the people that attended this meeting, and if we scroll down, we'll be able to see the people. There was a lot of people in this team, and some of them weren't able to make it on this occasion, and you can see the ones that didn't make it. Okay, we can go and look at the public chat. So all the public chat that we went on in the room is archived, and that stays there forever. We can look at private chat. So while I was in the room, who did I message? So there's Jessica, the message is going backwards and forwards, and there's Ruth as well. And we can also look at any contact results. So I contacted Daryl while I was in the room, and any notes that I left as far as Daryl was concerned. We also got the media again, so the media will be turning up again, so there it is. I'm not going to click on it, but it would go through to the YouTube video again. And also any general notes that I made about the event that I wanted to, as a note to myself, to remind myself about anything. So it's archived absolutely everything. If we now go and look at the contacts, there's the contacts, and we can see that now Katrina's been added to my contacts. And we can also look at Ruth and look at the notes and history. So if we look at Ruth's notes and history, it shows that from an event communication at this networking event that we both went to, yeah, this was our private chat between us from that event. I don't think I made any notes at the time about Ruth, but I can go to notes and I can add some notes now if I need to. Yeah, so there we go. I can add some notes to this. It says need to call. Next week, add these and they'll be date stamped and time stamped for me as far as that's concerned. And also the other thing that we can do is we can put people into groups, because you can sort out your own groups in terms of your contact directory and organise them accordingly. And I think if we just had a look at, shall we have a look at Graham's, I think? Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at Graham's, and we can see that Graham, within my contact directory, if we look at the contact groups, is already in a number of groups on my contact directory. Let's look at teams. If you're part of a team, you can do referrals. So you can see I've started doing a referral here for Daryl at Connections. So I've got Acme window cleaners, would like some PR and marketing services, and I'm passing this referral on to Daryl. I'm posting it onto Biz-mi.com. Daryl will receive this and authenticate it. Team, there's the team that we're both part of, the world's first, which shows you what business referrals we've done, who are the latest members, upcoming events, etc., and what our goals are. That shows you the full members, which we've seen before. We've got media on there. We can create photo albums, upload videos, etc. And we've got discussions, a bit like Twitter, like a Twitter feed, but this is controlled with it, and only people within the team can get access to this. And there are referrals, which will show you the performance for the last 3, 6, 12 months and all time. So that's giving you the glue that keeps you together as a referral team. Let's look at profiles. You can manage your company profile on there. Very, very straightforward and very quick to do. And if we have a look at your listing under Biz-mi, this is Biz-mi's listings. We come back and we can look at a personal profile. So this is my profile. We'll go and view with that. Just click on the button there and that'll show me coming up. You can see the details of myself. If I had a Twitter and Facebook feed, which I have, I'll not click on it. We could go through to that and my personal history and any media that I've got on there. And you can also add other people underneath your company, so you can have more than one person associated with the company. We've got forums on there, so if we just look at financing, people can put subjects down there and start threads that people can comment on and reply to, etc. We have a resource centre, which will be populated with experts from different fields within business, from marketing, sales, finance, etc., putting content on there to provide advice for people. It's obviously a business directory as well, so you can search for products and services to put COA in there for coaching, and then any companies that we've got that are listed for coaching services, there we are. There's a few companies, and you can search by geography if you want to as well, and we've also got an advanced search on there. And I think that just about sums up Biz-mi.com.